let's get to it. So one of my friends asked me, like, IB, how do you do it? Like, you always have all these men like eating at the palm of your hands. You always have all these men going all out for you, taking you out, spending money on you, treating you like a princess, like a goddess. Like, girl, what are you doing to these men? You always have them so obsessed with you. What do you do to these men? What are you doing to these men? Like, they just can't get enough of you. And I was like, I've never really thought about I've never really thought about it. I was just like, actually, that's a good question. And she was asking me, like, are you sure you're not like a goddess or something on this planet? Because there's no way all these men are going crazy all over you. Like it's unimaginable. Like, why? And when she asked me that question, it was very funny to me because I was like, okay, that's funny because do I have an answer to it? And then I was like, okay, let me even think about it. Like, why do all these men like treat me this way? They're so nice to me, they respect me, they are so sometimes even crazy and like obsessed. And I'm like, okay, and they're going all out for me, treating me like a princess, like a goddess. I was like, why? And then I thought about it and I realized that the main reason, okay, first of all, the reasons that came to my head why this man could possibly be this way towards me, the number one reason I could think about was, first of all, obviously, looks. I mean, you gotta look good, first of all. Like, I know you're expecting me to say something so magical, crazy, but no, first of all, you gotta look good. Like, you have to look good, you have to look really pretty, you have to smell good, you have to dress really nice, you have to look really, classy, like, really fine. You have to, like, take care of yourself, you have to have good hygiene, you have to get your hair done, your nails, look, you don't need to do, like, crazy looks out there, but you just something that really suits you, suits your style, suits your kind of, just suits you as a person, your own unique style. Just make sure you look good, you smell good, you take care of yourself, take care of your skin, take care of your health. So obviously appearance is first of all the most important thing. Like, it's the first important thing because that is what these men will see when they look at you. Like, before they decide to do anything out of the ordinary for you, the first thing that comes to their mind is, does she look good? Is she pretty? So first things first, I was like, obviously, you looking good is the number one step. So if you're looking all scruffy and you smell bad and all that, obviously you have to like work on your hygiene, work on your looks and how you take care of yourself, your body, your health, everything. Not just for men, but even for yourself. Like, why don't you want to look good for yourself? Like, every day you wake up and you look at the mirror. Don't you want to like look at the mirror and be like, oh, I love what I see. I love what I see. So obviously, physical appearance comes first. You have to look good because people like this. There's this saying, you are addressed how you are dressed. So how you address is how you be addressed by people. So people are kind of like usually judge a book by its cover when they first see it. So first of all, your appearance has to be, you have to look good, you have to look presentable. But I was like, that cannot be it because I mean, my friends look good, like everyone looks good. I mean, a lot of girls look good, but not a lot of girls like get this kind of treatment. So like, what really is it? And the other thing that came to my mind was that aside from looking good, my mindset and my beliefs about how I am and how men should show up for me in my life is what I feel like that's even the main thing. I feel like that's even the most important thing, like the second most, in fact, I think even maybe the first most important thing, because I've seen a lot of girls that don't really, fit the societal, conventional look, but they be having this men treat them like goddesses, like princesses. And the main reason I've noticed is usually like your mindset and your beliefs, like what you're thinking about yourself and how you think about yourself and how you feel you should be treated and how you feel men should show up for you. That is very, very important. Like, I cannot even stress that enough. Like, that is so important. Like, I think that's even number one, honestly. Like, your looks, yes, you gotta take care of your looks, obviously. We can't let go or forget about the physical like look. So your looks number one, but mainly the most important thing I've noticed is just your mindset. You have to think, because I was like, the reason why men treat me like princesses, goddess, like a goddess, like they treat me like a princess, they treat me like a goddess, like they treat me so well, they go all out for me, sometimes they obsess and everything, is because I actually expect my man, or I actually expect men to show up for me like that. And I wasn't doing it intentionally. Like at first, it started off as a joke. In my head, I just used to tell myself like, oh, I'm such a goddess. I'm just so beautiful. I'm God's gift to all men. I'm literally the center of all attention. You know, I'm that girl. I'm attractive. I'm so fine. I'm so hot. I have like, I'm very talented. I'm very intelligent. Like I bring it all to the table. Like I'm everything. I'm beyond. I'm above. Like I'm that girl. I get like, I'm supposed to be treated like a princess. I'm supposed to be treated like a goddess. You know, I deserve all that. I'm supposed to be treated like someone that's, you know, so loving. Like I deserve to be treated like someone who is very, very, very well respected. I deserve to be treated like someone who's really loved. I deserve to be treated and be well taken care of. I deserve to be provided for. I deserve to be protected. Like I just used to think all these things to myself. I'm like, I'm literally a walking goddess. Like I used to say those things like so jokingly. Like I kid you not, it started off as a joke. I'll be like, oh, I'm just such a goddess, you know. I'm the main character. the world is supposed to conform to me. The world is supposed to treat me like I'm the best thing since sliced bread. Like I literally be talking to myself like I'm the baddest bitch on this planet because I am. Like I am literally. So those are the thoughts that go like in my mind, and I'm like, I don't accept anything less. I'm worthy of, you know, all this fancy nice treatment. I'm worthy of men being obsessed with me. I'm worthy of being that girl. Like like I used to like rant all these things in my head all day, every day, like all the time. Like literally, and I'm like, I look so good, I look so fine. I'm the center of the universe. The world is my footstool. Like the world treats me like a queen. Everyone treats me like a queen. Everyone is nice to me. I deserve all this nice treatment. I deserve to always get what I want. Like I used to repeat all these things in my head all day, every day. I'm like, I'm literally a princess. Like if you're not treating me like a princess, out the way. You're not treating me like a queen, out the way. You're not in love and obsessed with me, please, out the way. So that is how I used to like think in my head all day, every day. When I go out in public, when I'm around friends, when I'm around men, when I'm around anybody and everyone, I'm just like constantly on the loop. Like at first, I started it as a joke. Like I started it because it was so fun to do, and I started it because it made me feel good, it made me feel on top of the world, and I was like, yeah, feeling myself. So like I just used to play that in my head, and I had like maybe list of bad girl songs and make like feel like I'm on top of the world. Like I literally used to, you know, have all those thoughts in my head all day, every day. And I will feel myself, and I'll take care of myself. I'll take care of my like physical appearance, of course, because obviously, like if you want other people to respect you, love you, provide for you, take care of you, and all that stuff, you yourself have to do that for yourself, because you have to see yourself. I'm worthy of all these things. Like I'm going to definitely do all this for myself, and anybody who shows up in my life has to do all the same things for me. And if they're not doing those things for me, then you don't deserve a space in my life. Next, on to the next. So that's how like my mindset has been, my thoughts has been, my beliefs has been, and like it has been. And you know how they say your mind is constantly creating your reality. You know, your mind is constantly creating the world around you. I think it was from that moment I started believing in it, because at first I started it as a joke, and I'm like, I'm the center of the world, blah, blah, blah. Like I started it as a joke, and then eventually when I started stepping out in the world, I noticed that guys I will meet, girls I will meet, people I will meet will start telling me those same things I used to tell myself in my head. So I was like, oh, wait. This was all in my head before. Like, why are people all of a sudden just showing up in my life and treating me that way and repeating those same things back to myself, like back to me? So then it started hitting me like, truly, your thoughts, like the way you think about yourself, the way you show up in the world is the way other people are going to reflect that back to you. And I started seeing that. Like I was like, damn, this started as a joke just in my mind at first. And then all of a sudden, everyone is treating me that way. Everyone who shows up in my life reflects that back to me. And I was like, oh wow. Like this is crazy. This is classic information. And I was like, ah. And then so when my friend asked me that, and I thought about it, I was like, this has to be the main reason. Because when I think about it, and I think about like, you know, my friends and people in my life that don't get this kind of treatment, when I notice the way they talk about themselves, the way they show up for themselves, the way they relate to people, is very negative, it's very bad. They always be like, oh, I don't look good. I think my stomach has a little bit of too much fat. I think my eyes look a little bit crooked. I think my hair is not, it has so many split ends. I think I don't really look good. All men are so terrible and they always treat women like trash. They have all this negative, bad mindset about men and how they should be treated. And that's why when they get those kind of treatment outside in the world, in reality, I'm like, okay, now I'm not surprised why you're being treated that way and your life is that way. Because, girl, look at what you're saying to yourself every day, all day. Look at how you're talking to yourself. Look at how you're treating yourself. Look at how you're showing up for yourself. And obviously, you're letting all these like men who come into your life disrespect you, treat you badly, and you accept it as normal because you yourself, you talk to yourself that way, you treat yourself that way. So obviously, like, you are more willing to accept those kind of horrible behaviors from men because you yourself are horrible towards yourself. So you get the whole gist. So me personally, since I say positive and wonderful and awesome things about myself and about how people show up for me in my life and how men show up for me in my life. So I'm used to like I made it so normal to me to be around men or people who reflect those same positive thoughts I have about myself and my life. Those same beliefs that I have about myself and my life is being reflected back to me by other people. And if by any chance, some way, some floozy guy or some trash guy comes into my life and he tries to disrespect me or tries to act he just starts trying to act like real funny, and it's different from the things I tell myself in my head and how my beliefs if it's just not matching. Because of I treat myself so well, I'm so nice to myself, I'm so positive to myself. Whenever I meet maybe guys that are like trash or a bit awful, so immediately I'm put off, immediately I'm turned off. I'm just like, ew, the dust, get away from me, a huge part of me cannot just settle with those kind of guys or be around those kind of guys, because in my head, whenever those kind of guys come around and they try to disrespect me or they try to treat me badly or don't treat me like a princess, like a queen, like a goddess, my head, my whole body just feels so uncomfortable. I'm just, because my mind is just going, girl, you're a goddess, girl, you're a queen, girl, you're all that. You deserve to be taken care of, you deserve to be provided for, you deserve to be loved, you deserve to be respected. So when my head is constantly filled with all those thoughts and beliefs, and then I look at these men that are trash and behaving the opposite, I'm immediately turned off. I'm irritated. I'm disgusted. I'm like, ew, get away from me, because in my head, my thoughts, my beliefs is completely different from what I'm seeing. So I'm just like, there's no alignment. There's no, I'm repulsed by that. So I remove myself from the situation and go where I'm loved and treated so well. And I don't accept anything less. Simple. That really is. But most girls out there, okay, first of all, you talk badly about yourself. You look at all your flaws. You are seeing yourself as the ugliest and the worst thing on this planet. You don't treat yourself like a queen, like a goddess. You don't even think you're worthy of good treatment. You don't even think you're worthy of being protected, being loved, being taken care of, being respected. You don't even think all those things about yourself. You see yourself in the worst, negative, terrible lights, And then obviously when you meet guys that are trash and are horrible, that are reflecting those same thoughts you're thinking about yourself, when you meet those kind of trashy guys, because you're used to being that way towards yourself and used to thinking those thoughts in your mind towards yourself, you have those same thoughts and your beliefs towards, that's how your mind is thinking, that's how your mind is going all day, every day. Those are the thoughts that run through your mind. By the time you meet trashy guys, you're more it's a lot easier for you to accept this kind of behavior. It's a lot easier for you to be okay with that kind of behavior. It's because you're thinking to yourself oh, I'm not even worthy of all this nice treatment. So if it treats me bad, I'm going to be okay with it because there's no better option for me out there. This is the best I can do. I'm not even worthy of this kind of treatment. I haven't talked to myself badly. So if this man is talking to me badly, I can accept that because me myself, I will talk to myself badly. You see how you both of you are aligned. So it's easier for you to settle for those kind of horrible treatments because you yourself treat yourself horribly. Unfortunately, you treat yourself horribly. So when you're around trashy men, it's easier for you to accept those kind of men and be around them and be even maybe happy with them, because you yourself are terrible towards yourself. So make it make sense. You can't have all these horrible thoughts about yourself, about your life, and moving about life that way, and then expect princess treatment, expect to be treated like a goddess, expect to be loved, protected, treated with respect, kindness. It doesn't, there's no correlation. It doesn't align that way. It doesn't happen that way. You have to start doing better for yourself. So what does that mean? You have to start seeing yourself as God's gift to all men, because my dear, you are. Being a woman, you are God's gift to all men. Because as a woman, you can literally bring life to this planet. Like, you can literally birth a whole ass human being. Like, that is how amazing and wonderful women are. And you have to start saying your own words. And nobody's going to do that for you. Not men, not anybody on outside. Nobody's going to do that for you. You have to do that for yourself. You have to say your own words. You have to see yourself as God's gift to mankind. You have to start it. You have to do that for yourself. So until you start seeing yourself as a goddess, a princess, you deserve all the nice, wonderful treatments. You deserve all the nice, wonderful things, and nice, wonderful things from men, not just men, women, everyone in your life. You only pay attention and give your time, your energy, your resources, your everything to people who reflects those same good, positive thoughts you have about yourself and about your life. Anything that does not, match up to those positive thoughts you have about yourself, about your life, it's gonna be cut off. You're gonna be done with that, out the window. Doing that, because you can't have good thoughts, positive thoughts about yourself, about your life, and be dealing with trashy men on the outside. It doesn't work that way. You have to pick one. Baby, you gotta pick one. So if you're having trashy thoughts and dealing with trashy men, well, good, fine. Then this video is not for you. Please, no, we don't do that yet. But if you have good thoughts, positive thoughts, you see yourself as a queen, as a goddess, you're that girl, you wouldn't accept any trashy behavior from any man out there. And only men who come and reflect that same, like they treat you like a goddess, they treat you with so much love, so much respect, they provide for you, they take care of you. Only men like that you give your attention to, only men like that you focus on, only men like that have the opportunity to have a little bit of time with you, to spend time with you, to have your energy and your resources go towards, not any more or anything less. So my friends out there that ask this question, how do you always get goddess treatment? How do you always get treated like a queen and all that? I'm just telling you, this is the secret. Like this is my this is literally my secret. Like, it is not even like, and if you look at every woman who gets treated this way, that is the same mindset they have, nothing less. I guarantee you, ask any woman who is treated so well with so much love and kindness, that is the mindset they have, and they don't settle for less. I can guarantee you and bet all my money on that. Trust me. And if you see people who are treated like trash and they are taking those kind of trashy behaviors from men, check their mindsets. It's also the same thing. They don't see themselves as God's gift to all men. They see themselves in a negative light. So obviously, that is what they get on the outside, and that is what they accept. Girls who get treated like a princess, like a goddess, don't accept anything less. I can guarantee you that. And the easiest way to go about this, first of all, obviously, take care of your physical, body, good health, have good health, good hygiene, look good, smell good, all that good stuff. That's first thing. You have to look nice, look presentable. And secondly, you have to start working on your mindset. Even if it's every day, every single day, I'm telling you, let the thoughts that run through your mind be of good things, like, oh, I'm a princess, I'm a goddess, I get you, I should always be treated like a princess wherever I am, wherever I go. Do that whole rant. If you don't even have ideas of the good positive thoughts you should have about yourself, about your life, or about men in general, you can go on YouTube, you can go on Google, find positive thoughts and positive things to be saying about yourself every day. Whenever I want you to, anytime you go to the mirror, you look in the mirror, tell yourself, I am beautiful. Tell yourself, I look good. Tell yourself, I'm that girl. Tell yourself, I get to always be treated like a princess, like a goddess, and I'm a queen, and I don't settle for anything less. Tell yourself those things every single day, in the mirror, morning, afternoon, night. Repeat it to yourself in your mind. Let it be playing all day, every day. Let it be playing all day, every day. You need to have that kind of mindset. You come first. You are that girl. Like, have that kind of mindset. Have it replaying in your head all day, every day. Like, say at first you might not believe it because you're not used to that kind of mindset. You're not used to, talking to yourself that way. So it's gonna feel awkward. It's gonna feel uncomfortable at first. But repetition, my dear, repetition. I say practice makes perfect. Everyone started from somewhere. I started from somewhere. Mine started as a joke, but then it became my reality. So I can give you this because this is how I've been living my life, and it works perfectly well. So first of all, it might be uncomfortable when you're saying those nice things to yourself because you're not used to talking to yourself that way. But the more you say, the more you repeat it to yourself, the more it feels real, and the more you naturally just think that way, and you see people showing up that way for you. And anybody who doesn't match those things you tell yourself, those wonderful things you tell yourself, cut them off, push them to the side. They're not worth your time. Only entertain people who reflect and treat you in alignment to the positive things you say to yourself. And that is the secret. That is the secret. Have a life. Be the center of your own universe. Have your own goals. Have your own hobbies. Take care of yourself. Like, treat yourself like a queen, like a goddess. Like, it starts with you. If you don't treat yourself well, if you don't even treat yourself nicely, don't expect that from anybody. Like, really, it starts with you. Say nice things to yourself. Be nice to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Love yourself. Treat yourself with so much love, so much kindness. Take care of yourself. It all starts with you. Have your hobbies. Find what you love. Go do those things. Enjoy yourself. Be happy. Be bubbly. Be wonderful. When you're that way, I guarantee you'll be the most magnetic, irresistible person on this planet. Like, people will be drawn to you like crazy. You will be literally the sun, because that's what you are. You're a sun, the one and only, and you have to start thinking like that. So anybody out there asking me what my secret is, all these men eating at the palm of my hands, why they're so obsessed with me, why they think God's gift to all men and I'm a goddess, and like they think all those things. If you're wondering, like, all those people asking these questions, how I get this man to be like this is my answer. This is everything I've said in this video is my answer, and this is how I talk to myself. So that's why those men, they talk to me that way, because that's the only way, like, I will accept you being in my life. Anything less, no, you're not allowed to have any access to me. So yeah, that is how that is how I am, and how I think, and my beliefs, and me in general, and that is it. So you have to start doing that for yourself as well. So yeah, and that is it. That is all I have for this video. Remember, you are the sun. You literally are the sun. You are that girl. Don't accept anything less. And that is all for the video. If you like contents like this, make sure you subscribe.